and welcome back to our channel.
So for today, we'll be talking about
The struggles that we face in our life.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
What struggles?
I think we must talk about seasons.
Yes, and this is a new season for me. I am now the new festival queen of St. James.
Woo! Insert
Yes.
excitement.
Yes. So I'm excited about that. That is a new journey all by on its own.
Let's look at the fog. Like, that's the road. Like fog. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the video. Sorry about that.
So, yes guys, having won this title, it means that I have more responsibilities and I have to prepare to win the national title, which is Miss Jamaica Festival Queen 2017. So, I'm actually in a very good place. I got a new job, I'm driving, I just need a new phone and a laptop.
Two more things, Jesus. Two more things.
And I should be good, but I'm happy. Like a couple months ago, the other videos I was saying that I was in a bad state or things were just not going the way that I wanted them to go, and I was overcoming a situation, which I still talk about. I'll do a whole video on that on its own. But I must say that I'm really happy. Like, I'm a happy queen. That is my thing for this season. Happy queen. Happy Queen Livia. I'm really happy, and I am so grateful to God that He has pruned me throughout those previous months from January until April to really prepare for this season that I'm in. And I understand it now, and I appreciate everything that I went through because it has made me a better person today. June 5th. Yeah. What about you, Lavina?
Okay, so for me, I don't know. You know when you can't come after somebody's like excitement. Like her excitement was like all the way up here, and my excitement might be like
It doesn't
somewhere
matter.
down here. But for me personally, it's been a season of sacrifice for me.
Wow.
So I had to be selfless throughout this season, especially with her. I had to also, sacrifice a lot financially, in the sense where we started new business and stuff like that, and keeping up to date with different things in my life. I started gym, so all of those stuff I had to make a sacrifice in order to get everything started. And I guess during that period, what God was really showing me is that in order to reach somewhere, you will have to make sacrifices. And sometimes we believe that because it's ordained by God, or because it's our God-given destiny or purpose, we should not make any sacrifice for it. We should just happen. It should just come so easy. But God is someone who wants us to make sacrifices, because at the end of the day, He wants to be sure that our heart is where it's supposed to be.
Amen.
He wants to make sure that He's going to, like, for example, bless you with a car, and you're not going to take advantage of the fact that you have a car and don't go to church with the same car that He blessed you with. So various stuff. He wants to ensure that what He's doing won't take you away from Him. And I think sometimes we forget that life is not really about us. I always tell persons that, I always say to my sister that Lavina doesn't matter. It's not about what Lavina wants, because remember, you're surrendering your life. You're saying, I'm giving you my all, I'm giving you my life. So how can we say that we're giving you our life, but yet still we don't give you our life?
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically it.
So it's a new season, it's a new month, it's a new day, and we are excited.
Yes.
We have a lot more dreams and goals and aspirations and blah blah blah. Same word, different word, same meaning. But just got to say that, guys, that whatsoever you're going through, no, if it's not that you're in the season of joy, just hold fast. Just keep going, hold fast, because it's going to be another season. Things are going to turn around. Things are going to get better. Hold fast on the word of God and trust that everything will work out. I'm a living testimony. Lavina is a living testimony, and there's so many other persons that can share that because they just held fast to the word of God and trust that He will provide for them and He will do what is absolutely necessary to make a way for them. Because His word said in Jeremiah 29 verse 11, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you." It's amazing. And plans not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Our God is a loving God. He's a wonderful God. Look at that creation that our God has done. Like, He aligns everything so perfectly according to His will. And it may not make sense to you during the season, but if you just trust Him, like literally trust Him. And we never know that June, like, I would be happy in 2017 because every month when it started the problem.
And another thing is that sometimes during the problem months or during the problem season, that's the time when He actually needs you to be happy. It's hard to have a joy in the midst of great difficulty.
I'm not like that.
And Olivia is not like that. Olivia doesn't see.
I express myself based
It's
on
not
how I feel.
about
I'm not going to
expressing
be
yourself.
No, I'm saying I'm expressing my feelings. If I'm sad, I'm sad. I'm not going to be happy in sorrow. Like, it doesn't make no sense. Those things get people crazy.
No, what I am saying is, for example, you're going through a season. For me, it was, as I said, a season of sacrifice. And sacrificing more of yourself to other persons and to other stuff takes a toll on you, right? And people always say you can't pour out of an empty cup, which is absolutely true. So during that time, I was not happy. I was not feeling as if, well, maybe I should not be doing this whole Christian thing because I'm not happy. But at the end of the day, it's that through every season that He takes you through, you're supposed to still be content with Him.
That's different than being happy.
That's what I mean.
Okay,
You should still have contentment with God. So whether or not He's taking you through struggles or trials.
Like with Him and hate Him and cuss Him out.
No.
Like, get real. I'm just saying. But I don't think that if you're sad, you should be pretending like you're happy.
I don't mean that. I just mean that you should have contentment throughout each and every season with God, because there will be some seasons where I know, I keep on seeing on Twitter where people say, like when persons post and say, oh, blessing is coming, miracle is on their way, and whatever and this and that. Everybody is so happy and elated, but when it comes on to talking about things that we need to change in our life, or the little things that we need to do, the little things that we're doing that we need to stop doing, all of those stuff, persons get so defensive and they no longer feel as if God loves them because God is correcting them. And then it moves from a level of contentment to discontentment in Christ.
And that's a whole different video. And we will go on and on and on and on. But the take-home point for this morning's or this video is trust God no matter what.
Yes, because it's morning. It's like 6:32 a.m.
Yeah,
We've been up from 4. I'm tired.
Okay, and you're driving.
I plan to stay in this car and sleep.
Anyways,
I'm not
guys,
moving.
please
But
remember to
like,
comment,
share.
and subscribe to our channel. To be a
Maybe
part
this
of our
will be
family.
our new series, or drive along Chit Chat series. So we'll see.